And we're going to teach you about each important item and how it can relate back to your progression. So first of all, the way that you progress through the event at all is just by playing the game as you normally would.
You got points by farming, playing in arena, guild content, and even the dimension hole.
And there are some bonuses available for things like 6-starring monsters, etc, etc. But you can all see that inside the events page. Let's get started with the items then. First on the list is a Rainbowmon.
Don't just use your Rainbowmon 6-starring any monster.
Yeah, we won't elaborate as much here because we do have a couple videos on the channel about it already, but one thing to bear in mind is that you should 6-star with a purpose.
Think of where you're going to use the monster and how he's going to help you to progress in the game. Speaking of 6-starring things fast,
EXP booster. What do you think that they do? They boost your experience. I've already made this joke before. You really was to? What do you think that they do? They boost your experience. Ancient coins. We actually have a video on this talking about how to prioritize. Is that video out?
we recorded a video about this. We don't know if it's out yet. You guys should check that. That's not our job.
So in that case, we'll just drop a little bit of it here. If you're in the early game, you should definitely prioritize Fran, the Light Fairy Queen. And if you're late game, then you can start looking into things like Elsharion, Summoning Stones, Legend Runes.
Ergar.
Did I say that? No, I just thought it. Okay. It's the big one.
Speaking of the devil, Devilmon.
That was clever. That was not in the script. Believe it or not, that seems like it would be the easiest line to write for this, and it wasn't in the script. Devilmon might be the most valuable item in Summoner's War as a whole.
Normally, you would skill up your monsters by feeding similar monsters from the same family to them.
But that gets a little complicated when you're dealing with Nat 5s, because it's kind of hard to come by another one of the same family when it's a Nat 5. So you use Devilmon instead, so regardless of family, they will level up the skills of the monster.
So please save these for key monsters for your progression. In the beginning, maybe fusion monsters that will help you progress a lot, or like Kevin said, big important Nat 5s for your gameplay. Don't use them.
Don't say it. I knew you were going to say
any
it.
Nat 4s, Was, or Lucians. This is not directed at anyone specifically. Evan?
I did my time. Ask me if I use Hua.
Do you use Hua nowadays?
No.
You see?
Ask me if I regret it. Yes, I regret it.
What is your favorite part in the game? It's probably the same as Evan. Summoning.
Oh, yeah.
It's everyone's favorite. Even I love RTA, but summoning is the most fun thing that Summoner's War has. And how do you summon? Scrolls.
And there's a lot of scrolls in this event, but well, let's tackle them one at a time. So first of all, LDs. LDs are pretty rare to come by, so first of all, make sure to save at least one of every light and dark monster that you come by, but there are at least a few that we can tell you here to prioritize or actively seek out.
So if you want to know which LDs to keep or save and evolve, check our video.
Welcome to the top 10 LD monsters new players should save. A couple monsters to look out for so that just so you don't have to leave this video and go watch the other one real quick. Crow, the Dark Inugami is a really good one. Also his brother, Light Inugami. Right? You can get both of those for free through secret dungeons.
But ones that you can't get in SDs are Miho, for example, Shaman, which is super dope.
Oh yeah.
And then any of the Genius brothers from TOA back in the day.
Like Basalt, Mantura.
And my favorite, the Dark Taoist.
Yeah. Thrain's a good one too.
Thrain.
We could go on and on and on.
Yeah, we have a long
Thrain's only
list.
gotten better. Okay, yeah.
If any of these is not on the list, please don't comment on it.
We also have the top 15 early game lucky summons video, and we're going to talk about a few of those because you get a legend scroll in this event, and so maybe it can give you a lookout for something. I keep saying this.
Verd, even though he's farmable, it's always good to pull him super early and build him ahead of everyone else.
Nowadays, Melia the Wind Dryad is also a really good investment to start early because she's a huge contributor to the dot team for GB12. And if you happen to pull a Nat 5 and you get a Varad very early on,
or a Rika,
congratulations, you found TOA easy mode. Yeah, that's a GZ, baby.
If you didn't pull Varad, no problem. There's a 4-star version of him that's actually better with a speed lead. His name's Tyrone. Or Tyrion, like I said on a video.
The next item from the event is Glory Points.
Oh.
Glory Points can normally only be received from doing Arena, but this is one of those special occasions where you can get a bonus lump sum right out the gate.
So if you start the game, don't spend them on scrolls. Focus on the towers because they're going to benefit you everywhere in the game. And if you don't know what tower to upgrade first, check our video that we made about it already. But wait, not us. These two other guys.
These car salesman
people.
Next are the rune crafting materials. These are the symbols and the what are they called? The rune crumbs?
Pieces?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Summoner's War. My name is Come To Us Evan.
Welcome to us, Seppi. And today we're joined by these two beautiful men. They're going to help us with a little bit of RTA fun and strategies with, what's the name of the tournament, Evan?
It's the Lindin Tournament. You've heard of the Legend Tournament, and it's the Lindin Tournament.
It's the younger brother of the Legend Tournament, but this is, you guys think that this is not as legit as the Legend Tournament, but you're wrong. Because we have tonight, and let's say hi to chat first, the current champion of SWC America's Cup, JMak.
Welcome.
How are you, my man?
How are you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Great to have you here. And on the other side, for the Lindin Tournament, we have G3 player and streamer as well. Oh, both of them are really great streamers. Daniel Karioka, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Seppi. Thanks for asking. Hey guys, my name is Daniel. This is my new style now. White hair, if you like. Thanks a lot with the chat.
It looks so good. It looks very good.
Celebrate the G3, right? So that's a good thing. And remember, guys, this is the last season to qualify for SWC, so we might see some people making those pushes late tonight. And I want to ask both of you, before we go in, do you guys still have wings for today?
Yep,
Yeah,
I still have
of
footy
course.
wings, so I'm perfectly fine. I'm G2 right now, but it's only going to take...
You were 300 when we started.
I'm
The star just disappeared.
Yeah, I'm 301 right now. Tonight, I'll do a couple wings and it should be perfectly fine.
He was sad,
Nice.
he was sad. That's really funny. I want to say hello to folks in the chat. King Vega says, I'm finally here. Very happy to see you. Joel David on YouTube says, much love, JMak. Sola is in chat. Brian says, no more Lauren video. Yep, we updated. We updated.
We're sorry about that. What's up, GL Sweat, Spaniel, Anderson? Who do we have here? Rogue Elf Chick, Brian, always here. Stelinha, beijo, Fukiti. How are you guys?
Rogue Elf
Invite your
Chick.
friends over because this is going to be incredible today. And we have both of them fighting, not just like they do it on ladder. We have SWC mode, so if they want, they can pre-ban very strong monsters on each other's comps. I guess, have you guys faced each other on the ladder?
Very often we run into each other, but this
Yeah.
season I have barely did things.
And you're still G3. So
No,
that's
I'm
the thing.
G2 and I'm 0.9.
Yeah, yeah. G2 and a half, I would say.
Yeah.
2.9.
Quasi G-Trace. Quasi.
I have something curious for say that stream. Last season, in the last second, I gotta play and I fight versus JMak. And we did the fight but didn't count, you know? It's so funny because
Oh,
it's my last wing.
talk
At the
videos,
end
by the way.
of the season, I often like to, go in there and try and ruin some people's dreams. I always do that. I just go in
trying
there
to
and have fun.
Doing a little bit of
Last
sniping.
second.
Last second sniping never hurt anybody. That's not true. It definitely has hurt people. Oh, Chaos.
Hurts a lot of
I want you
people.
to know, Chaos, I saw your comment. This is not the McDonald's Legend Tournament, okay? This is We're not going to have any Wi-Fi outages today. Mark my words, okay? Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
I'm actually at Compulus right now. The Wi-Fi might come down.
Yeah, who knows, dude? Who knows? But it's incumbent on mine. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So guys, we just got through an entire season of RTA, or rather, we're about to wrap one up. I wanted to talk to you guys just really briefly about some of the biggest challenges that you faced while climbing the ladder this season. Let's start with JMak. What monsters do you find to be the most frightening from season 17?
I wouldn't say frightening, but there were monsters where I had to adapt and play differently. Kinky being one of them. You should always think about people can drop a Kinky last pick, which is essentially very similar to a Miho last pick, right? So you have to always actually remember that there could be a Miho last pick like back in a couple of seasons ago, but now there's a Kinky last pick, which is insane.
It's wild. And we spoke about it a little bit yesterday, right, JMak? How it's like in certain situations, Kinky can actually kind of outclass his peers, which are notably like Artemiel, right?
Better Arda.
It's a better Arda. I'm really trying not to just come out and say better Arda. I'm really trying to. But Karioka, what do you think? Any monsters that you did not like fighting in season 17?
I have a lot of monsters I don't like fights versus Leo, Ragdoll, but Tialang is the most scary unit for me now.
What about your Crypto Knight? Have you been fine lately with Diana?
I'm pretty fine versus Diana right now because I'm abusing the Cardinal, the fire device.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
The
Cardinal.
Bison's really, really strong.
JMak said, JMak, you're not as big of a fan of Cardinal, right?
Turtle is really tanky and it's just a bit too slow. At least I don't like it for my playstyle. It's a very strong unit, but I'm just not a fan personally for my playstyle.
That makes some sense. You brought up a really good point, which I thought was that he's very slow. So like even though he's got CC on every single skill, it's like in order to make him work properly on your team, he has a really high stat check. Yep. That's a good point. I really like that.
Yeah.
Rain AD, no problem, says, I can't answer the survey. I forgot my Hive ID. Also, my phone's on 1%. Rain AD, we've got surveys every single stream, so if you happen to miss one, just come on back on Wednesday or Friday and we got you. People saying the music's a bit loud. Let me turn that down for you guys.
Yeah, you can turn it down a little bit. And guys, we're going to have a best of 11 today. So let's jump into the first match. And I want to hear from people in chat. Who do you think is going to take it? Who's going to be the champion of the Lindin Tournament? Even if we finish, if someone gets the 6 wins before, we can play the 11 because I want to see a lot of picks and bans from these guys, different strategies. We know that they're very creative players. Jeff likes to play a very aggressive turn 1 style. That's why I think maybe he doesn't love the Cardinal that much. Has other monsters with higher base speed and a more aggressive style. Karioka also likes that, but has a couple defensive monsters that are really key to him. One being the Fran with the Transmog. Are you using the Transmog already, Karioka?
Yes, I'm using Transmag.
Yeah.
I love it.
The
What about you,
transmog.
Jeff? Do you ever pick Fran?
Yeah, I love the new transmog. It's really pretty.
Nice.
Salve, Slatinha. Salve. Hey, El Manzor, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
Gracias, El Manzor. Bienvenidos.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Muchas gracias.
Big kiss.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. Okay,
Nice.
shall we get started with the first game in the Lindin Tournament, the pre-game show?
Yes. Let's do it.
Sejam
Let's get ready.
bem-vindos.
And remember, guys,
Bem-vindos.
midnight tonight. So in exactly 8 hours and 50 minutes, we're gonna have on this same channel the Legend Tournament.
Is it
so
not
come
12
back.
hours? Isn't it 12 hours from now? I think it's 12
Oh,
hours.
12 hours. I'm in
12
another time.
I think is it not 12 hours from now? I think it's 12 hours. Yeah.
12 hours. Ignore what I said.
Oh, let me
Let's
start
see
spectating.
this.
So we're gonna be watching from JMak's perspective.
Let's see what will be the pre-bans.
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
right.
they're thinking about it. We know that they have a lot of LDs. At
All
least 3
these.
of them on each side.
All these LDs. Remember, yeah, we're playing in the SWC mode, guys. So that means they can pre-ban away a monster. Fran,
Ooh.
probably with the transmog being banned away, and Joker.
Yeah. And the Jogan. I really like both of those bans. He knows Karioka's comp, knows that Fran's a very important monster to counter CC, takes it out. And Karioka takes out one of the best monsters in the meta. Jogan and Moore have been abused a lot this season, and the other one's picked up by JMak. So let's see how he replies, probably with a Ciara, and then maybe a high base speed monster to try to counter that turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if he locks it down, knowing so that JMak also has the other painter, that both of them are really, really strong, not only the fire one.
Muito Painters. Yeah, Painters G Mice. There she is. There's Ciara, the other favorite first pick from season 17. Notably a pretty decent counter to Moore, actually, because her third skill, I don't know if everybody's had the opportunity to try it out, but it does actually go through his passive because the third skill hits, then the bomb goes off. Yeah, Seppi, I'm pretty much known for trying to force Moore as a first pick every single opportunity I have, even though it might not be the best.
First pick, to be honest.
Might
It's
not
not
be-
a bad.
It's not bad. As far as first picks go, it's
bad.
pretty good.
Ooh.
Ken, nice.
So, yeah, very, very fast team. The Ken double stripper. The Ken needs to reduce attack bars. Cooldowns back. So probably he's going to finish up, depending on Karioka's picks, with another speed lead and another control unit, damage or attack bar reduction AoE. We know that the Beast Riders are there too, great monsters, and Chumpong and Yonhong come out, having lots of control on both sides, attack bar reduction. Oh, the Vern instead of the Yanhong.
Very cool
Interesting
counter
change.
because you got 2 of the same second skill between Moore and Ken, which both hit AoE. So he's got a couple chances to proc that counter. And notably, Seppi, they've both got a lot of CC going on here, and there's no immunity to block it. So they're just trying to see how can I outspeed and take tempo away from the other player. Just take control of the match early. Oh, and that's one way to do it, a fast speed lead.
We talked about it. He was going to pick up another speed lead, and it's a 33%. And the Poseidon. So he goes with double water, knowing that there's 2 fire units. And now the Leo is going to probably be almost a force ban here with 3 water units. But the thing is, can you outspeed even with the ban? Because JMak has a 33. Do you ban the 33% or do you ban one of the 2 strippers? Because if one of them has Jeff's fastest Swift set, last time I checked, that was too fast. Oh, he switches for a Panda. Maybe not a force ban.
Interesting pivot from Karioka. Yeah, look at him. He's kind of happy with this Feng Yan. He's onto something that maybe we don't know just yet. Yeah, the Leo notably would have probably been a force ban just because one of the biggest counters to the meta in Season 17. He's guaranteed to take that first turn here. So now JMak is going to have to choose what he wants to ban, and I don't know if he's going to prioritize the Feng over that, and he doesn't. He prioritizes the counter attack. Oh, we had an outage. Hold on, guys. McDonald's Wi-Fi. Let me. Sorry, guys. They're telling me I need to order something real quick. Hold on. I'll do that.
Okay. We're the match. He was trying to hide the pick and ban, but he did it after. Guys, I'm going to tell you what's going on. First turn's from JMak. He gets the strip on everyone. Here comes the Ganny to reset attack bars and try to reset one of the monsters. Will he go for a Chungpung or the Okeanos? He goes for the Oki. No attack bar reduction on the Ciara. That is huge, but the Poseidon moves before. And remember, this monster doesn't glance. He goes for the attack bar reduction, hits it on everyone, hits very, very hard, gets a lot of damage on the Oki that it's almost dead. He's going to die, and now he gets the ventilate on the Poseidon. That will get another turn, another attack bar reduction, kills him. But the problem will be, how can you deal with this Fang? Can you kill the Fang?
How do you get through the Fang? That's a really good question. Fang has the potential to kind of spin to win and solo this game.
Yeah. And that's why Karioka changed last moment from the Leo, because the Leo was going to get banned for sure, and the Fang, not necessarily. So here comes the Ciara.
Ooh, big miss on the bomb from Ciara. Exactly what you need her to do, and she misses the job. Moore's going to clean up the kill, and Fang is well on his way to soloing the entire team.
I don't know, because now the turn that was taken by the Pisa means he'll have the passive.
He needs to proc.
Oh, that's a big proc.
He procced the heal. No, he's unable to heal.
The PSAM.
No. Yeah. If he actually kills the PSAM here, it's gonna come back. Could confirm the kill on Fang. That was so dangerous. No. Oh, Karioka knows. Karioka knows.
PSAM to heal. Yes.
Oh my god.
And he got through the PSAM. He risked it all, but it was a lot of damage.
Wow. That was
double.
Muito dano. Dano demais.
Very nice first match, though. I
Good
love
job.
how much damage that Poseidon had, and the Fang had a really good chance to just solo the whole team.
Oh, and here they come with my sausage McMuffin with egg. You know. Oh, thank you so much. I had to order something. They booted me off the Wi-Fi.
They can't cut us off again.
Yeah, they can't. It's like I bought myself another hour right now. This is guys. This is all green screen. This is all green screen.
Yeah.
All right, round number 2. That Karioka, that Fang was a really good last pick. I gotta say, like it really was impactful. Like it brought a lot of. It did bring a lot of threat to the table. I like the creativity. More in Jogun.
Interesting. Takes out the Mora, knowing that Karioka has the first pick. So now he forces the Karioka to pick between the Oki and the Ciara. And knowing Karioka, I think he's going to go for the fastest unit he has. Gets the Oki, locks it down. Now JMak steals the Ciara away with the Ganny. That is also a very good counter to Oki, because if you reset, you have Ventilate, answers with the Chungpung, and maybe the Fran will come out later on. He doesn't have a stripper yet, but he can get double strippers, right, Evan?
Yeah, that's right. He can always double up if he needs it. And look at this. These guys don't prioritize the immunity right off the bat. This is this is kind of an interesting pivot. This time I'm gonna hide the ban this time, guys. So just be aware that they're not gonna cut me off this time. I'm just gonna actually take it away for a second.
Yeah,
Chung,
guys,
and then there's the Cardinal to round out.
I like the Cardinal pick versus 2 win units. Now it's the opportunity for Jeff to bring water, and he steals the Fran. Great pick.
Oh, I can't wait
now
to see
the question is, do you go for another monster to strip and another speed lead to guarantee turn 1? Because if you don't get this turn 1, it's going to be very complicated to get ahead of Jeff with this amazing water art master here as a counter.
I can't wait to see the Hey Gang in action. So again, guys, for if you haven't gotten a chance to watch him in a match, he will boost the team's attack bar based on how many people have been stripped. And so
I don't think he's getting through, dude.
Yeah,
I don't think we're going to see it.
it's
not
pretty
looking like it.
All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and hide this real quick. We'll bring it back shortly. We want to keep everything honest.
Yeah. The question is he gonna ban the Hey Gang or is he gonna ban the Can? Because the other monsters don't worry him that much. The problem is Devin. He does it. If he strips successfully, he's gonna increase the attack bar. He's gonna have the chance to just put glancing on the huge amount of fire units he has. Let's see which bans go out. And the Chihuahua on one side, the Ken on the other one, both AoE strippers.
Yes, so Hey Gang is going to be getting through, but might not actually see it be quite as much of a threat since the other primary stripper got
That's a very fast Ganny.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, the Fran goes up and puts the immunity, but he'll have a chance.
Strip and stun! What?
No strip and resisted on the reset. At least he takes out the attack buff. The Ciara will have a chance, but remember, the Savannah goes off right after. What does he do right here? Doesn't do it so he can force the Savannah to strip, because now the Savannah can attack bar reduce and death break. Great play by JMak.
Amazing play. That I love withholding so that you keep in the immunity. Ciara is so difficult even with 2 turns because she can just cycle through the immunity so fast, so it's as if you never even had it. Now there's no reason to not necessarily, so we're probably going to be seeing a bomb go out here.
And a very interesting choice from Karioka. He tried to put the speed buff to lap JMak's team, but I think that Ganny's too fast. The Ganny's too fast. It was a great play on his side, but the speed difference was too big with the speed lead, and now he goes for the reset. Resets the Cardinal and gets a huge proc that's going to give the immunity back to Fran.
No,
might be the one that seals the match.
JMak establishing tempo and primary control of the match. This is pretty dominant, and he got those clutch attack bar reductions off Ganny as well. So he gets an entire another turn rotation before Karioka even gets to move.
Here comes the Chung Pong. This is the first chance he has in the match. Gets the strip and a proc for serious matter. That was very important. Doesn't get the reset on the Ganny though.
Unfortunately does not get it on the Ganny. However, a very good stun on the CR to keep her from hopefully cycling back into it, forcing Fran to cleanse. Now we're going to see Hey Gang go out and stunning an Okeanos. The Hey Gang on Despair is so fun to see.
It's incredible. He goes for the damage right now. We see that Dioki had a lot of damage, but I don't know if he can cycle again to have the Rain of Stones and be able to deal with this team. He needs a proc.
Big damage. Gets the proc. That's what Karioka needed to kill and confirm on Fran. So now he's at 4-3. And JMak's just going to even it out right there. Unfortunately, his units were too low at the time. Karioka has got a tough mountain to climb right now.
Again, he proc seals it, Evan, because with this, he resets the Chung Pong. Now Okeanos has glancing on him for 2 turns. How hard has been the control of Hey Gang over the team? He got 2 clutch stuns in the beginning, another stun in there, but it was again he proc that sealed it all. Great pick. An excellent counter to Okeanos.
Excellent. And also, remember how fast that Ganny was at the start, too? Like, considering how fast
Not even with the speed buff.
That's pretty crazy. Folks in chat, I want to take a second to just answer a couple questions and also just say a couple words to the chat. Guys, if you're not already following these wonderful gentlemen, if you're on Twitch, you can go ahead and use Command Karioka and Command JMak to give them a follow on their Twitch channels. Nice. Also, Command New Survey will let you fill out the survey. We give 75 crystals out to a random number of people equal to the max viewership that we get on stream. So if you want to share the survey with your friends, instead consider sharing the stream with them, because we want the channel to grow and the community to grow too. And for folks asking for codes, this is not the Legend Tournament. This is the Lindin Tournament. This is like the cuties tournament. This is the pregame show for the Legend Tournament that's going to be happening in about 12 hours.
Close enough. And now Karioka changes his game plan, gets the Ciara, says the Oki was not that important, and Jeff says, okay, I'll take the Oki then, thank you.
Yeah,
So
I'm
changes.
happy to have that. Oh, the Juno from Karioka.
I like the double Oracle. I really like that, Evan.
It's a really cool pick here, especially considering like how many stuns were coming out from the Hay Gang. You can tell that JMak's got kind of like the force of the despair runes on him. You know,
That's why I wanted him to be banned last match. You remember, I said it. I don't like playing against Hay Gangs with that kind of team.
I wouldn't.
And he gets the friend. Let's hit some highs. Let's see Lucas,
Hey,
Fugner,
what's up,
Jordan,
Lucas?
Neil, Roy, Pink, Brian, all of you guys on YouTube. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Share
thank you
the
for
stream
being
with
here.
people.
Yeah, this is huge, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this wonderful Friday. Hope you're enjoying your time. We're very fortunate to be watching some games with these two lovely folks.
Yeah.
I'm too. Thank you.
It's a Freaky Friday, Evan, because we're not a come to us, and JMak is a come to us. We
I'm come to us right now, which is really
JMak is in our office right now, but I'm at McDonald's, you know, so it's like,
Right.
so the pregame show, the Legend Tournament, exactly. Hey, Pink Ice Cream Girl, happy to see you back.
I really like the pick of the Varad. If this is a 100% res Varad, can be a very interesting counter to the opponent. Now Jeff probably will bring another stripper because he only has the AoE strip of Moore now and the second skill from Oki. So if the Moore is banned, he runs into big trouble against the team from Karioka because there's a lot of control and AoE damage to get through this. The Masha is an excellent pick against Ciara, against Juno, deals with almost everyone on Karioka's team.
Yeah. Oh, Ileana.
Ooh.
I'm going to
Wait.
go ahead and turn off the bans for us, guys. So
That kind of tells was his banning.
yeah,
though.
it does. It kind of, even though that's kind of the biggest signal I've ever seen. I don't.
Yeah. Oh, we know what Jeff is banning
I
right
think
now.
we
He's
have-
forcing Karioka's hand. He's forcing Karioka's hand. Great last pick.
It's excellent.
With the Ileana immunity. Incredible. What's up, Ziomi? How are you, baby? What's up,
Ziomi's
Frank?
been loving Karioka's new hairstyle. The new
Oh,
color.
dude, we love it. And with that, the bans were pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Juno on one side,
Ileana
Ileana
on
on
the
the other one. Yeah. Great last pick, Jeff.
Yeah.
That was really, really good.
That was like a master class on last picking. Say again, Jeff?
HP leader, bro. I don't fight for speed in this match.
You know you're slower, right? You just want to resist. He just wants a resist on the dragon. Doesn't get it, but gets it on the friend. He needs the reset. Goes for it.
Great
and
job.
gets it.
Okeanos.
It's a 100% res. Doesn't matter. Goes for the reset now on the dragon. Gets it as well. And the attack bars. The Masha's going to send someone home.
Everybody,
This very second.
everybody is controlled. People are reset. Amazingly clutch resist from Fran. So now she's going to be hanging on into the game a little bit longer, and JMak's going to have to sink a few more resources into confirming that kill here. These Lindins, they're showing us a good time.
It's too much control, Evan. He has right now the Rain of Stones into the Ganny with the Ventilate. Look at that damage.
Huge
The
stuns.
Fran is dead. Oof. What a
Maoki
great
doesn't
last
stun like
pick.
that anymore, dude. Maoki, he doesn't even activate anymore.
Yeah, I remember that. That was kind of
Oh,
sad.
Karioka. Don't worry. Again, guys, this is a best of 11. We have like the majority of an hour worth of fights with these guys.
I
This is
have 3 units with 100 resist, man.
The balance too?
The balance true.
The balance too? Oh my god. The
Should we
100%
call
res
it-
only worked on the friend, and the friend got reset though. But she resisted. She resisted the first and the third one, but not the one that mattered. The
Yeah.
res on the reset is huge.
To make you feel better, everything of mine is 100 accuracy.
Tell Bond.
Yeah,
Oh. Now it's good. 100 res against 100 accuracy. That's how it works.
Hey, thank you, Joel. Appreciate you. That was very nice.
That's the RNG we expected, bro.
Yeah.
You can
Let's
resist
do it.
if you have 100 accuracy.
Yeah.
I have 15. Lucky. How your drink is
15%
going?
chance, right?
Hey, good luck,
Your drink is
Ziomi.
gonna good?
Ziomi
Let's
says,
see.
one more fight to truly secure G2. I'll likely do it because really I just want G1. Dude, Ziomi, good luck out there.
Good luck, dude. Secure that G2.
Don't settle for anything less.
The pre-bans. Ooh.
Oh.
Switches it up. Takes out the Jogan. Jeff lets him have the friend.
Oh
the
my
Yana.
goodness.
Does he
JMak.
go for the more? That's the question.
JMak. Muito tóxico, JMak. Very toxic, JMak. Comfortable with the lead that he has. Giving a little bit of wiggle room there. So that way we can have whatever units we want. Choosing to opt out of the SWC mode.
Ooh,
Molong
Antares. With a bruiser comp. Are we going to see a Molly being picked up here? Change of style.
Speaking of Toxiku.
Yeah. Dude, I got killed by Antares this whole season. Destroyed me, that monster.
I know. I was there. I remember the fights. I remember the most Antares-y Antares I've ever seen in my life.
I really like this Juno pick here against the Fram. It's a great counter and against the Oki. So very, very strong. And now, will he bring the Molly? Will he bring another monster? I feel like he needs something very neutral to not go too deep into some elements because then it gives the opening. Nice. So not another fire unit. Oh, Molly's switches it up. Has the Josephine on the back pocket.
I was just about to say that it's going to take a lot to kind of get the Juno into the game because, like you said, Juno's an incredible counter here, and she counters almost every unit in a different way. But like it's hard to get her into a fight because of that reason. So she can be a huge asset, but more often than not, she's just left in the ban phase.
That's true. But the thing right now is Jeff has to bring some damage. Death breaks. Oh, and he brings bombs. Better than that.
Oh my god.
More defense.
And that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and hide these. I'm gonna go ahead.
Veramos
Veramos as the last pick.
I was gonna say Veramos or Tetra. That's what I wanted.
That is huge from Karioka, guys. If you didn't see that before I took the bans away, Veramos was the last pick. We got the content. I want to see the content go through. Notably, Ciara on JMak's side is a pretty huge proponent to the combo because like once Cian puts those bombs on, Ciara doesn't care if they're her bombs when she detonates. She will detonate any bombs. Yeah. So Ciara
bombs everything, but she's probably banned.
She's probably banned.
She's definitely banned.
Bans go out. Yep, Ciara is muito banned.
The thing right now is, how are those artifacts on Oki? Because he's going to have to hit very hard here to get through this team. There's sustain from Molly. There's the passive from Veramos. Namely, I would have liked the Tetra more than Veramos, but let's see how it goes. The damage comes in. The more hit pretty hard. Res on 3.
That's what my Oki looks like. That's how my Oki
looks. Here comes the bomb.
And
Veramos.
Notably,
nice.
Veramos is just going to make quick work of those bombs so that they don't do anything. Vero, this is kind of the comp that Vero wants to be on. He wants to be against something where it's like it's very incumbent that they land those. Oki dies to the Molong Reckless. Big Reckless from Oki. And now we have 3 units that are unable to confirm any kills on Karioka's side because Cian kills.
It's gonna be really tough.
Yeah, Cian kills.
Really tough to get through the Molong. Exactly. The Cian can do damage. Even if you kill the Antares, the Molong would just keep getting healed, and eventually Reckless is gonna come back. A second kill is gonna come in, so he's gonna try to do it. But this one, the kill on the res on the Oki's stuns and the kill. Turned it back. Great last pick of the Veramos to counter the bombs.
Oh, revenge. Seppi, can you believe that? People build Antares on revenge? How crazy is that, dude?
Can you believe that was my idea? I was the first person that proposed that. And you said, oh, dude, that sounds like a dumb idea. And then you just did it anyways. Wow. Can't believe you did that.
I'm going to slap you, dude. Oh, my God. Amazing draft from Karioka. Love seeing the content. Draft.
We have a 3-1 right now going on. We'll see it game number 5.
It's funny because you think the Vero is content, but it wasn't content. That was like just a good last
It was just a good pick.
TGX Productions. Hey, thank you for watching on both platforms, by the way, TGX. You're always watching us. They say, hey, Seppi and Evan, when will you bring Pinkroyd to the stream? Dude, actually, if we wanted to do more stuff like that, if you guys like seeing kind of high-level competitive like tournament, quote-unquote, I'm using air quotes, tournaments.
Yeah.
That would be really fun to see, actually. Like to have Pinkroyd hop on a stream, do some big battles with people. That sounds pretty dope. Thank you, TGX, by the way. Again, you're always on all these. Really, really appreciate you. Make tournaments says Chaos. Stop.
What's up, Wobbly Bean? The Kiss. First pick from Karioka. Will he change the playstyle or stay with what he did? Now JMak already knows that comp, so probably ready to adapt against it. And The question now is, will he do it? The other option is going with the 2 last picks with attack bar reduction monsters, something with Death Break like Savannah, Chunk Punk, lots of different things. But now let's see what he brings as the first pick.
Yeah, let's see what's up. Chung, nice. Chung
Interesting. We know that doesn't bother the speed game too much from JMak, so he stays with the more Okeanos. And now he brings the speed on his side. We haven't seen the Karioka Etna. We know that is a very fast monster, very good against starting opposition. Haven't seen it yet. Kind of surprised.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to eventually seeing a Yanhong go through. I don't know when the moment is going to be, but like if we can see her be impactful too. Speaking of fast monsters, 116 base speed on Yanhong. Yeah.
And we haven't seen the Karioka Diana because he doesn't have one. So
so we won't be seeing the
Diana.
So we won't be seeing the Karioka Diana.
Just trying to keep you light. Seppi, will you get the light monkey skin? No, fan Karioka, dude. I dropped out of G1 6 months ago and I couldn't recover.
Monag was in chat. Said Cavallo.
Shows off the Diana last pick. Not that bad here, to be honest. But if he's playing the speed game, he's probably going to bring the can or another type of control and outspeed. We know that here is going to be really hard to be outsped, especially if he bans the Chiwu. But let's see what Jeff does.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't want to ban the Chiwu, maybe.
Nice move. Yeah, choosing to maybe try to counter the Chiwu instead with the Verd. In fact, literally counter the Chiwu instead.
Or is it a double bluff, Evan? Is he picking the Verd and banning the Chiwu? Imagine if that's what he's doing.
That's mind games, dude. It's mind games. Yeah, that's where the psychological attacks come from. And Verd is not a bad monster to have, even if there's no AoE on the other side. Like, turn cycling to that degree.
No, you're right. Verd is good against the Chunk Bug even. And he doesn't ban it. Okay, so he bans the sustain. Very interesting. He thinks, maybe even if he outspeeds, my Moor will cut in and do the job of attack bar reducing. The Ganny will control the match, and that's it.
Yep. Hey, welcome back, Chase. Welcome, Chase. And Stefano, we're doing the Lindin Tournament right now. JMak versus Karioka.
Important res, the Oki, triple strip. He's gonna need a proc out of the stuns or a resist. Resist on the Cardinal, baby.
Notably missed it on the Cardinal. That is a huge miss. Unfortunately, not a lot of returns on that one from Karioka's side. We didn't see a whole lot of impact from Cardinal, but it could have been an even bigger resist.
Resisted on the Ciara, so there's gonna be bombs. He will get the reset on the PSM and hits him. The PSM is dead. The Cardinal missed the stuns.
Excellent.
That was huge.
Excellent moves from JMak. Excellent moves here, dude. Expertly played.
Now, wait, there's a small opening. If the Chunk Pong moves first. If the Chunk Pong moves first right here, he can reduce attack bars, and the Cardinal, with a proc, can bring the game back. Can he do it? He needs a proc. No proc from the Cardinal, but he can get a sleep here, and then into the second skill from the Chunk Pong.
Oh, he gets it! He got the big sleep!
Attack or reduce the Ciara. He doesn't need the AoE. He can just first kill the Ciara, and then the Cardinal takes care of the rest. Oh no, he goes for the AoE.
Opts for the AoE instead, maybe to try to put
the damage. He wanted the damage.
He just wants dano, muito dano, and the stun. This is an opportunity. This is a big opportunity here. Cardinal's gonna come up. Cardinal, the one who resisted the Okeano stun at the start. He is the one who's gonna confirm the game. This incredible.
Very good game from both sides. The resist on the Oki was very important, then the control, but the Cardinal resist brought it back, so one resist for each side, and we have a 3-2 in our hands, Evan.
We have a 3-2, yeah. Karioka's bringing it back around, giving us a very interesting show right now. CJ says, wow, Oki third skill didn't even activate on Cardinal. Yeah, you know what? That's actually the experience that I've been having with Oki lately, CJ.
Very famous Validity.
Yeah, that's
Here comes.
That's how I've been.
Number 6, he can try to just tie it up at 3-3, or Jeff can get an advantage. A 4-2, very strong into the 6 wins. So this is a key match, Evan. What would you do? Change the strategy, stay with a similar strategy. Tell us from your expertise
I think now I would bring my expertise, right? Yeah, I would probably return to what JMak's been comfortable picking for the majority of it. Just try to lock down those early 3 picks, the speed lead, and he talks about how he likes to early secure a strip. The more has been really good for him. I don't know if I'd necessarily change the more. The only thing that we've been seeing with that is that it hasn't been quite as impactful late game, but like I think just go with what you're comfortable with in this situation.
I agree. I like that strategy, and the more has been really strong. But now Karioka takes the Ganny that has been instrumental in JMak's comp, and now Jeff is probably going to go with the Oki that is really good into 2 win units and maybe bring something different. As a third pick, we know that there's Art Masters on the table, not the Fire one notably. Karioka does not want to play against Jogun today. We know that Jogun Moore can be extremely oppressive, and he brings the brother, like we asked. 3 different elements, Evan. We love to talk about how good that is.
Yeah, we do. It's elemental diversity is so important so that your opponent can't necessarily just draft the opposite element and get an advantage on top of you. And you can see that JMak's already gotten 2 different strip options, and within there's control, a little bit of control on every single unit between attack bar reduction on Moore. There's the lockdown from Oki, Chung Pung's reset and attack bar reduction. Wow, look at that coming out. It's the Meiho Wang equivalent, the Water Lich.
Monago smiling in chat, and also I wanted to correct, people are saying it's a best of 5, no, it's a best of 11, melhor de 11. Quem tá falando melhor de 5 sabe nada aí no chat, fica calado. Here we come.
This is the Lindin Tournament, guys.
Yeah,
not the Legend.
interesting pick. Yeah, interesting pick. We know that he's very strong, but the thing is, we already have a Chung Pung on the table, and Chung Pung loves to play against the Water Lich, Evan.
Yeah. Chung Pung is Chung Pung's the one who's going to reduce everybody. He's not going to stun you. He's going to reduce your attack bar and basically make it so you were stunned anyway. You're going to miss your turn one way or another. that nerf on Oki is so hard. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it,
Might
CJ.
have been one of the best Fran picks I've seen. There's no strips on his side, so Fran is a must ban right here. Yeah, Fran's definitely getting banned. But the thing is, he has to play against the Chung Pung, right? Or what he can do is ban the Chung Pung, let the rest through, but that's going to be, that's going to be very complex because he's going to have to survive, because double reset against the PSAM is quite strong.
Yeah, because then PSAM won't activate if he's reset. When he dies, the chat is going absolutely wild on Twitch right now.
Yeah, loving it. Loving these matches. 3-2, very close. Thank you everyone on YouTube as well watching us. Share the stream with your friends. Let's get more people over there. And the bans go out. It is Chung Pung and Ganny on the other side. So the Fran goes through. The thing is, can he resist the reset and survive long enough to deal damage?
Let's see how long he can withstand the assault. Moving first, it's going to be that Moore, who we've seen gets all except PSAM. All except PSAM's immunity. So now Oki might have to dump his second skill on that to see if he can reset it so that he can safely kill it.
That's a lot of damage. The counter from Verd was huge because he has the opportunity to get rid of the Martial. Misses for the second time today, Evan.
Oh, Ciara keeps missing those bombs, dude. This is the best daughter in the game, right? Sometimes you forget she even puts a bomb.
Ban Rika.
Ban the Rika. That's too funny.
Rika. Yes, misses it. That's what you needed.
Oh.
And the Poseidon deal enough damage to kill the PSAM, and the PSAM can kill the Moore. Yes, he dies. Is the Moore dead? How much damage can he do into this Fran? And the stun on the Oki, but the Fran is still standing and will protect her whole team. Oh my god, this is going to be an interesting match.
You could see the resist physically hurt JMak. This is a tough game right now. Oki needed to land that. Moore missed it. Oki missed it. This PSAM is determined to stay in the game and be impactful. And of course, he cleans up the kill on the Moore. Everybody's looking a little weak on Daniel Karioka's side. JMak looking to pull ahead once more.
Yeah, but the thing is that a lot of sustain. Fran brings a lot of sustain. He was forced ban one of the resets, but the ban, not banning Fran, kind of kills the whole comp because she protects the team. She heals them back up from the PSAM damage. Great Fran pick. 4-2 on the board.
Excellent. Yeah, 4-2. You guys are showing us some great games today, and a lot of fun different mixes of like either different strategies or like maybe just a mix up on the strat that we've been seeing in season 17. It's been really fun watching you guys play. And again, if you happen to be on Twitch, guys, and you've been watching this and you're not following these guys, use command JMak and command Karioka in chat to do it. And if you're on YouTube, their channel links are in the description of this stream. So you should definitely check them out if you don't already follow them.
Nice.
Oh, congrats, Chase. Got Ciara in Lost Centuria, but I can't get her in SW. I got Artemio in Lost Centuria, but he's been eluding me for years, and Summoners were probably...
Oh, dude, you would rather get a Kinky nowadays.
At this point, I would.
Right, Jeff?
At this point.
Yep, I really want a Kinky. So I can hang it on wall.
Let's see this first pick on Karioka side. Is it going to be Ciara? Is it going to be something different? We know that last match, the last pick was really good. He comes with a Leo first pick.
Which is...
against the more...
a Leo first is an interesting, like, you know, it kind of puts the strat on its head, right? Because now, whereas he's kind of a force ban at the end, like, you can kind of have an opportunity to draft against. You can bring a Verd to try to take control of the game if you want to. There's a lot of things you can do. Ciara's got her turn cycling, which is even more impactful when everybody's speed is equalized.
And the thing is, with the Ciara Oki, those are two really good units against no immunity and even the Leo. So Jeff is comfortable here. He'll probably bring more units. Let's see if he brings something that has attack bar reduction as well to deal with these. Yeah, he brings double attack bar reduction.
Yeah.
Ask for it and Death Break to have some damage also.
Leaning
and
heavy.
I was very happy in chat with Leozada.
Leozada, Torrench. Yeah, there's a lot of JMak leaning heavily into wind and fire too here. Interested to see
the Verd is a great choice right here, Evan.
Yep.
The Verd looks extremely good, and then maybe some sustain or something like Molly that can just keep his whole team alive in case brings the Cardinal in case he bans the Juno.
We've notably seen Cardinal be pretty impactful because he just kind of sits there and tanks in the early game, and then as soon as the immunity wears off, and whenever there's a window, Cardinal is really good at exploiting it.
Yeah. And he brings a lead that is even better than Molong's. So he can take the 44%, get a very tanky comp, and the Leo's banned. He comes with a double strip. Now the question is, do you ban the Moor or the Savannah? He bans the Moor.
Bans the Moor instead. I was a little...
And then Savannah's not tuned. He caught me. He caught me.
He got you? He got you?
I was trying to get my way out of it.
Savannah's too fast!
Oh no! He got him.
He's so fast. She has to go for the strip.
That's really funny.
Goes for the strip. Reset? Can he get the reset, or does he go for the stun to try to control those two units? Either way, it's dangerous.
He could just try to reset the Carnal. Yeah, that's what he goes for, and he increases the cooldown time because this is exactly the situation Carnal loves to mess with, right? Nobody's got immunity up. He could control everybody.
Yeah, but then Evan, the Verd Juno combo will go through, and he'll have a Reckless. Because now there's going to be one bomb. He can only control one of these monsters. He has to choose. He reset the Cardinal. He bombs the Molong, so he's going to let the turn cycling through because he doesn't want to get dropped.
Wow, it's been a couple games since we've seen. It's been a couple games since we've seen Ciara land a bomb. That's the first Ciara in a while.
High accuracy.
Yeah.
Can he get the provoke? This is a big provoke. He gets it. Very important provoke, and he can lap right now with the Vertihill. Can he get a stun?
A clutch stun would be so helpful. No stun.
No stun, and he goes with the rain of stones and gets a quad stun. Oh my god!
And now Juno will hopefully get in there to heal the team before Carnal is dead. She get just a little bit because she only had one stun.
Yeah. Juno had no stun so far, so that lack of stun is going to cost them because the Savannah is going to come right now with the attack bar reduction, lots of damage, and finish off this match. Because, Evan, Death Break on Juno, if she doesn't take a turn, it's going to hurt.
Oh, there she is, missing the bomb again. This is going to hurt. He's going to get a couple rounds to capitalize on that defense break real quick, and that is game. Well done, JMak.
Yeah. Very, very well drafted. Even with the off-tuning Savannah, 5-2, and we have the match point for Jeff.
Yeah,
if he wins this one, he's going to be the Lindin Tournament champion. Karioka against the wall. Will he switch his playstyle again? Let's see what he's going to do.
It's time to go hard. This is it. It's time to put everything on the table here. This is the match that decides everything.
First pick is on Jeff's side, so we'll see if he's going to stay with the Ciara or go with more.
Javion on YouTube, so funny, said, "What's up, guys? I'm late, I see, after we declare that it's match point."
Yeah, you're very late.
No problem, Javion. Oh, that's really funny.
First pick for Javi goes for the Ciara, knowing that is a pick that is more flexible. Now, first time that he gets the more. Karioka taking it out of the bag.
Oh, is that
More
the first time
OG.
we've seen it today?
Yep.
I think you might be
On
right.
the side. Yeah, no, I'm right for sure.
Go Power Ranger.
I'm keeping count.
Blade set needs a buff. 12% is too low. I think maybe 16%. You know, I could stand to agree with that.
I'm down for that.
I'm down with that.
20%.
We'll write that down. We'll send that over to the devs to take a look at it. Thank you, Go Power Ranger. I think you're
Here
right.
comes the Ganny and the friend. It's been incredible. Evan, every match the friend got through for Jeff, he has had a great match and a win. So he brings the double strip now, the Chunk Bung. We know it's speed tuned. So now he has to choose another speed lead or a monster to kind of link these units in between.
Yeah, that's a really good observation, Seppi. Fran has been like the secret MVP this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Always
always MVP, dude. Ever since 2018 when she got buffed, and then even when she even got nerfed and she stayed the MVP. Hey, thank you for Life Fire. Thank you so much. You guys are pretty entertaining. That's really nice to hear. And guys, if you like hanging out with us, Seppi and I are going to be hosting the EN Legend Tournament tonight as well.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to have also in Spanish and Portuguese on our official channels, Come To Us _BR by Monagua and Mr. Sloth, and on Come To Us _ESP, Kachu and Zerpolita doing this. And he finishes it off with the Diana, very, very toxic against this comp, and the Jogan. So Jogan, Fran, very, very dangerous. You got kind of have to ban one of the two.
Karioka follows up with the Antares, Diana's natural predator, and also Ciara's natural predator, to be honest. There's a lot of turn cycling on JMak's side, but he might not be able to give him enough wiggle room to actually lock in that Antares. Juno is the last pick. I'm going to take away the bans, guys. This is a pretty important match here.
Yeah, I prefer that pick. I don't think Antares is a good monster against Ciara, especially without immunity. I think he was going to get blown up pretty quickly. And with the Juno, now you get a good opportunity of soloing, and you don't worry that much about the friend because you have multiple strippers. You have a fire damage dealer to take care of the Ganny and the Diana.
But you do worry about Ciara, I think. Yep, and the bans go out. There you go, Karioka.
That's why you ban it.
Yep, that's why you ban it. If you look at the monsters, there's not a lot of immunity on Karioka's side. Even Juno is a little bit susceptible to a detonation of a bomb, right? That's the only time a bomb's going to go off on her. So that is a very good ban from Karioka. Good ban from JMak too.
Daniel likes Jogan at all.
No, not at all.
This unit is not so much fun, bro.
It's fun when it's on my side.
It's fun, right?
TGX, JMak's actually at the Come To Us office right now. It's Freaky Friday.
Thank you for saying it looks like a restaurant. Yes, a reset. That's a very fast Ganny. Here comes the friend with the outspeed, puts the immunity up. But remember, we have double strippers on that side. Glancing doesn't hit it on the most important monster, and he gets the reset. But the cleanse, the passive from him is so good. Puts the shield, and now the strip from Juno is gonna come in
and misses
again.
Oh my god, the shield to just make sure that they're out of range of any like potential reckless assaults is a pretty important one to make. Fran keeping her buffs is so important. Nice proc, I was gonna
say not a proc, please, Diana.
Getting him within range.
That's what she does. You know that's what she does.
Skill 2 back up. Yeah, my Diana really likes to do that. She loves doing that. That's her favorite thing. She's really good at procking. Stun, no more procs from Diana.
Interesting. He goes for the Chung Pong, does not want to go for the Molong, and what he can do right now is just ventilate, heal everyone, and there's no strips to be done. Everyone's on cooldown. Yep.
Yeah, I think we may just have the Molong second skill. And even with glancing. So it's not going to get a lot, but it's almost going to kill the Diana. Wait a minute. Karioka might be down, but he is certainly not out. He's got his reckless assault going out on Diana. Diana, notably,
too risky.
Not a life-stealing unit.
But the friend moves first. She's going to heal the Diana. He has to try to kill with the Juno, but that's a big deal.
With the attack buff. Oh, that's so huge.
Yeah. He went for the kill. If you don't kill at that point, it's very, very difficult to get rid of this Diana because one proc from Fran and the match is over.
There needed to be some kind of follow-up immediately after because it wasn't at 70%.
Yeah.
Boa tarde. Boa tarde.
What's up, Ozzy?
Oh,
he gets a good stun, but remember, the passive is here, gets the cleanse, and the Fran is back up. It's a lot of protection. She will have the heal next turn. He has to kill in this opening and kill for the more. This is a match, Evan.
This is it. Hey Gang, so impactful. What a way to play. Hey Gang's passive has been amazing this whole time, resetting the strip. So now JMak is doing an excellent job of navigating Karioka's strip potential here. Everybody always seems to be without their strips, or maybe they're like losing value on it because of either Hey Gang's passive or Fran always having immunity and attack buff up. This is quite the combo, even with only 3 units.
I don't know. It's looking like a good game for Juno at this point. Because if Juno gets a stun, no, doesn't.
Uh-oh.
Big opening he needed here.
Where's the damage? Seppi says.
Yep.
Where's the damage? How are we gonna get through this Juno? We don't know. This is important. If Karioka can keep the Juno alive, and I don't think that's going to be a very difficult job, he might be able to stay in this Lindin Tournament.
He needs to kill the Fran though. The Fran has been incredible here. The Ganny cycling turns. He will get that. Back up, doesn't have enough to kill, but he laps.
And you see,
he does lap with a Juno.
Attack power is going up, HP is going down. If we wait too much longer into this game, everybody is going to turn into a damage dealer. Fran's dead. Fran is dead.
Juno has this.
Juno can win. Juno can win this 100%. There's no defense break on this side. There's not a lot of damage. I think Juno can actually secure this win.
If one of these 2 units is on crit damage, either the Ganny or that hit kind of hard, but I don't know if enough. Can he get the death break? He does get it.
Soleu. Oh, and a stun just for funsies. Putting a stun down just for fun. JMak still just
it's a 2v2, lots of damage. That is
it doesn't feel
like
like
the Fran seals it.
It doesn't feel like a 2v2, does it? This is a pretty big skewed match right now. Karioka staying in the game with 1 more win. Wow.
Nice.
Amazing. Great job, guys. That was really cool. We got 5-3. JMak still at match point. If he gets 1 more win, that's going to be game.
Exactly. Once again, match point for him. Karioka trying to bring it back. He needs 2 wins to go for that match point to see who's going to be the champion of Lindin Tournament. Let's see. First pick, once again, JMak side. Let's see the pre-bends. Karioka's probably selecting Jogan again. Jogan it is.
Yeah, Karioka never wants to.
And we see the Bella. What'd you say, Jeff?
Is that for you, though?
Oh God.
It's not for units, bro. You ban my Yohong every time.
This is a good question for both of you.
I can bet every other monster. I can bet every monster.
But see, when I draft you, Ben, you know?
Jeff, who do you guys think is like the biggest candidate to be nerfed? Do you think it's Jogan on this balance patch?
But it's gonna be
Pinky.
Jogan.
Okay. What about you, Karioka? Who do you think is gonna get nerfed?
I don't want to nerf any units. I like more buff and more units for have more units we play, you know?
No, I didn't ask what you want. I asked what you think's gonna happen. I think who's gonna get nerfed? I didn't ask that. Who's gonna get nerfed?
I think anyone got a nerf.
You don't think there's gonna be nerfs? Okay.
Maybe we'll see counters. Maybe we'll see. I think Karioka might have a point. I typically fall into the same camp. It might be fun to see more people having like the light art master's kind of clause on his skill that says this skill will not proc counterattacks or something. Like that could be that's an inadvertent nerf to Kinky if it's given to an accessible enough unit.
Wait, which one? To whom?
So you know, I'd like to see more units with like the light art masters.
No, dude, let's not do that. You kill all the counters too. You kill Verd. You kill everything.
That's how I'm thinking that they would probably do a Kinky nerf. Is what I'm saying.
No. But then that kills.
You asked what I think. That's what I think. That's my prediction.
That's how you break the game.
No, I don't want it. I don't necessarily need that. I just think that's what's gonna happen.
No, you just stun Kinky, dude. That's how you counter Kinky.
You just stun him. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, you sleep.
Heckler assault, put bomb.
Yeah, bomb, dude. I haven't been solo to a kinky this season, gladly. So just play full CC. No fake Karioka. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I don't think that Moore is that strong, like as strong as he was when people started using him, because people have realized there's a lot of counters, Nem immunity givers, a lot of ways to counter him. But Jogan, on the other hand, I do think it's a very, very strong monster, way harder to counter than the Moore. But I don't know. I hope that they just buff stuff. I agree. But I do think there's going to be some nerfs. I think Lulu is very strong in the meta right now, more than what people think.
And people are starting to get aware of how good Lulu is.
I think it's my worst win rate this season was against Lulu. I think I won like 20% of the matches. Like those Lulu Jaeger ragdoll comps, I just want to cry. Leo
And the last pick, Kinky.
Exactly. Or last pick Fran too. Fran and Lulu, dude, free to play and free to kill me.
Free to kill me.
Here comes with the stuns, gets the additional turn. He can get a reset right now. Remember, there is a dragon on the other side that doesn't matter if anyone gets reset, but he goes for the damage either way. Knows that he needs to get rid of people right now and can put a bomb. Yeah.
He needs to kill it. You know what we say, Seppi? If a unit can proc, it will. So if that Jameer happens to be on Vio, he's going to try to disrupt you.
With a bomb on him, that's good, because if he procs, he probably will get stunned. It's not guaranteed. Gets the control. Lots of speed on his side this time. Gets the strip. Very, very important. And now the Yonhong doing her thing. First game he's here. And the Ciara doesn't let anything through this time, Evan.
Wow, this is a crazy combo here. I love watching the Yonhong and the Ciara dance in the same area. This is pretty cool.
I think Jeff's going to say that's why I banned the Yonhong, right, Jeff?
Well, it's the fastest. It's a swift Yonhong no matter what, right? In that position.
Yeah.
So you have to ban it, but he said he wanted to use it, so I let it. It doesn't matter.
JMak, a fan of the content. Let's do it, guys. Remember, JMak's still at match point. This is the Lindin Tournament. If you're not following JMak and Daniel Karioka, use command JMak if you're on Twitch, and command Karioka as well if you're also on Twitch. Both of their links can be found in the description of the YouTube stream too. And if you guys enjoy hanging out with us, me and Seppi, we are going to be hosting the English version of the Legend Tournament in exactly 12 hours.
Yeah. What's up, Avantado? I kind of agree, dude, but I think that Water Ryu picked early. Like, there's so many things. Oh my god, that is another monster that just slays me. Volantis against AoE strippers is so good. I would love to have that monster. You know, remember that day, Evan, that I pulled Abellio and told you
I thought it was Volantis? Yes. Unawakened Abellio looks surprisingly like Volantis.
Dude, that blue, remember when Chow looked like Ragdoll? It's almost like that.
Yeah. And they knew. They changed his icon, right? They knew it looked like Ragdoll.
I'm glad that now we have the elements there, because Evan used to confuse Pontos with Poseidon all the time.
All the time, dude.
Pontos so sick right now.
I want those little icons everywhere. I want them everywhere.
I love them. Goes with the Molong Juno, so going for more of a turn 2 comp, Evan. And now a little bit comfortable with the Jogan going through for the first time tonight. So Jogan Gani, we see it here. Let's see what Karioka is ready to pick. Remember, ooh, Leo, interesting. And it's not a double will, Leo, because we saw it in action. So
yeah, we know. We know it's not. And for those of you thinking that Leo shouldn't be ruined on will, double will is a completely different story. It's completely valid given the RTA environment right now. Yeah, dude, look at those first 3 picks from JMak's side. That is the most, like, rounded... That is, like, if you were going to boil down Season 17 into 3 picks, like, I think that's it.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I wanted to ask Jeff. Jeff, why do you prefer Gani generally over Changpeng? Because of the ventilate? Is that the main reason?
No, I've been using Gani. Well, to be fair, I've been using Gani since SWC, and that's the unit that I basically won off of. And it's time for a change. Like, there's tons of great monsters that can work in my comp and whatever I do, but I'm just like, we can play something else. It's more fun, yada yada yada, and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I do it. I just want to have fun. The whole point of the game, right? You just want to enjoy and have fun and do whatever. Like, Who cares about winning if you're not having fun?
I like that, dude. I agree with you. And there's monsters that like you just like the style, right? You want to try something new. You want to do something different. So that's a very good answer.
That's when nobody was using it on Swift yet at the time, right?
Oh, yeah.
Olha macaco, chat.
And that's the thing. Let me ask you something. If it's okay for you to say, how fast is that Savannah?
Fast enough.
Not fast enough.
To outspeed the can.
Too fast.
Remember, it's speed tuned. That's all that matters, right?
It's arguably too fast.
Yeah.
Very bands
strong.
go
Here
out.
it comes.
Bands go out.
Very
Poseidon's
good
out.
band on Leo.
And
yeah,
Leo's
very good
out
band on
too.
Leo.
Notably, the macaco is in the game.
That's the thing. The death break is there still, Evan, but he has the Verd. He has to choose. Do I take out Verd? Do I take out Juno? Probably the Verd here. Oh, goes for the Juno. This might be an opportunity for a counter. No counter on the
Verd. Literally, he's sleeping on the counters today. We haven't seen him get a single counter this whole day.
Yes.
He's sleeping on it. There it is. He heard us.
But the attack production, though.
Yeah.
And now again, he gets his turn. He's going to get a reset on the Molong and hitting pretty hard. Oh, my God. Gets a big hit. That monkey will probably die right now because the Savannah's attack buffed and speed buffed. How hard can that hit? Woo! Hard enough.
Oh my God. JMak making a statement with this one, ventilating Savannah, so she's ready to do it all again and hitting Verd. Anyway, just saying, I don't care if he counters. I think it was a good enough to try to get that kill.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oof. Big proc because you'll have the ventilating axe and
that's the game. That's the game.
6 pretty close matches. Nice showing of different strategies. Guys, thank you so much for just picking differently, banning different monsters, messing around with the pre-bans. We love that sportsmanship. Like JMak said here, like it doesn't matter if you're not having fun. It beats the purpose.
I want to thank Daniel for letting me at least use my Joe Gun More combo. It's my favorite combo right now.
That is so interesting.
It's disgusting. It's good to show people that this is so disgusting.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's really, really strong.
It was really cool. Both players loving the content, having a respect for showing people something new and something fun, right? Something you might not get to see, whether because it gets banned often or just bring a fun new combo. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing this, and congratulations to JMak for proving he is the Lindin. He's the Lindin.
We're all Daniel Karioka's a G3 player. He played very well this season. Everybody's a G3 player. And for the people in chat asking right now, I'm at the ComToUs office. That's why it looks like I'm playing at work.
Yeah.
He's at our work, not his work.
It's ours. Yeah. Freaky Friday.
And guys, let me ask something. Are either one of you gonna stream today? By any chance, last wings of the season, so people can check you out. Tell us. Send your messages to the chat, and we can get going.
I might be streaming the Legend Tournament tonight, depending how late I get home.
Mm-hmm.
But if not, I'm probably just gonna take today as a break. Friday.
Nice.
Friday's my day off.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
I will stream today my wings too because I wanna push more higher that I can do. At the moment I'm in 90. I think I can go close like 60, 50, something like that. And 5 hours before that stream, I will start streaming.
Nice, let's see it. So if you want to check some G3 top 100 gameplay, Karioka is going to stream today. If you want to check JMak's, check his replays in game because he's not going to stream the wings.
He's not gonna stream.
And thanks so much, JMak, Sandy, Evan, for that.
Yeah, thanks for having us. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you for
I
being
really
here.
enjoyed the fights, and every time I learn with JMak, we speak together in the stream. We have a lot of commentary with the monsters, the units, and this is summer as well. We need to fight. One day we gotta fight, and I have a lot of fun. Thanks for all the guys here. Thank you for support, everyone from Brazil. Valeu, pessoal. Tamo junto.
Thank you guys. With that, we'll be going. We have the ESP stream at 3 p.m. today, and then, like Evan said, in how many hours, Evan?
Just come back here in 12 hours. Just be back here at midnight, 12 hours from now.
People, let's do it.
All right,
we'll
everybody.
see you over there.
We'll see you next time, guys. This has been Come To Us, Evan.
Come to us, Epi. Bye-bye.
and our wonderful guests. Bye, everybody.
Okay. Points. You get them by farming.
Without hyperbole, the best event in Summoners War history just dropped.
So, we're gonna take you through a guide and teach you how to progress through it.
And we're going to teach you about each important item and how it can relate back to your progression. So first of all, the way that you progress through the event at all is just by playing the game as you normally would.
You got points by farming, playing in arena, guild content, and even the dimension hole.
And there are some bonuses available for things like 6-starring monsters, etc, etc. But you can all see that inside the events page. Let's get started with the items then. First on the list is a Rainbowmon.
Don't just use your Rainbowmon 6-starring any monster.
Yeah, we won't elaborate as much here because we do have a couple videos on the channel about it already, but one thing to bear in mind is that you should 6-star with a purpose.
Think of where you're gonna use the monster and how he's gonna help you to progress in the game.